Good morning, everyone. What's that?
Said you got a line down there.
It's the sun rays.
The sun.
I'm very sparkly.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. We are a hot mess this morning. We are headed to, where are we going, sir?
The BINS.
The BINS.
In Sarasota.
Yeah, we're doing round 2. Oh, my phone is falling. All right, I'll just handhold it. All right, we had a good time last time.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's kind of like a Goodwill BINS date. Was it like a date?
Kinda. Cheap date.
Cheap date. Yeah, it was free. All right, hit that like and subscribe button. We're taking you with us. Hey, I just realized that the sign on the building says Goodwill Bargain Barn. Did you ever call it Bargain Barn?
No, I just thought it was BINS.
I know.
Like a barn.
No, it doesn't look like a barn. Maybe it started as a barn. All right, the parking lot is packed and it's a big parking lot. Goodness.
We're an hour late.
Oh, they open at 8. We're not late. We're right on time. Oh, fancy.
You're listening to Goodwill Radio. Is that your Halloween costume?
No, I think I want to be a grape.
Great.
You can't even eat or drink, can you? Like, how do you have a good time at the party? You gotta take off the whole thing.
Not even put it on.
No, don't even go there. Oh, I thought the crotch opened up. It doesn't. There's a zipper down the face.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's how you drink and eat. You gotta unzip your face.
That's a tiny zip. Oh, that's, yeah, just to eat.
Maybe it's children's. It could be children's.
Yeah, I don't even know how you get in there.
I don't think
there is a zipper. It must be stuck. There we go.
That's not big enough.
No, it's not.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's putting it on anyway. It's backwards.
Is that not the front? Oh, it is backwards.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think the rest of it's gonna fit.
Honey, you're killing our romantic life.
Yeah, a little small.
We are in the door, as you can tell. Roger's checking out everybody else's carts. Caught ya. What'd you get here, sweetie?
A waffle maker.
Waffle maker.
Just like they have in the
In the hotels, right?
Not quite as fancy, but same thing. You flip it.
But it'll do in a pinch.
Right? Oh, yeah, for sure.
Pretty excited for this, right?
I love one. It's really clean.
All right. Next day we're both
waffles.
off at breakfast time. We're doing waffle breakfast.
Yep.
All right, next to it, this is a special shout out to a man named Oscar who came over to say hello. He recognized us and he brought us this present. Okay, we have to wash it out. Oscar, next time don't give us a present with dirt. Look at this, beautiful amber glass. I don't know who makes this. We don't know. Viking? No, that's wrong. But it's in great condition. How does a glass item like this, manage to go through all of this like digging and it comes out fine?
Looks like somebody was selling it for $50.
Oh. Yeah, this is really nice. Let me see the profile of the bird. Look at that. Beautiful. Thank you, Oscar. That was really nice of you to say hi. And a special shout out and hello to Oscar's wife, who was unable to be here. I'm sorry I don't know your name, but we look forward to meeting you next time. Do you want to do a haul for the people with me, sweetie?
Yeah.
Do you still want to look at that? You're checking it? Okay.
I'm just making sure.
Yep. The first thing that I grabbed was this Gap duffel bag. Leather handles. This is Y2K. This is probably early 2000s, I'm going to say. Pinstripe canvas bag. This is Gap. And this should bring about $40. I think we're going to need a microphone for this store. It is loud. Venom energy drink. Just in time for Halloween.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just wear that to the party.
They must have sponsored it in the IndyCar series. They must sponsor that.
Okay.
Go.
We found out that clothing is how much per pound?
$1.99.
Okay, so $2 a
for
pound.
under like 25 pounds or something.
Okay. All right. We had to come to the other side because they were crashing glass. Glass that gets taken in off the floor gets broken. So I'm so glad that Oscar saved our swan. All right. So we did the energy drink. Wow, they're still crashing back there. Look at the stuff back there. It's crazy. All right. This is you, Tommy Hilfiger?
This is me. Yep.
Okay.
Or
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, it's only gonna cost me like $1, a little over $1.
Yep. Yeah. Do you think
Something.
we could make a full-time living coming here every day?
Probably.
Really?
Yeah.
We'd probably have to stay all day.
It's a Nike, but BMW championship.
That is gorgeous.
It's,
So BMW
Polo.
bought these for their people attending? Is that what's happening here, do you think?
they sponsor a golf tournament,
Okay.
and then you can buy them.
That's really nice. You should keep that.
Yeah, it's my size.
Hold it over you. Let me see.
Extra large.
You're so cute. All right. We have an Under Armour
Sports bra.
sports bra. Goodwill tried to sell it for something. I bet you this was like $5 and they couldn't
Probably.
sell it.
Yeah,
But this will
that'll
cost like 50 cents.
That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
50 cents.
We know our price per pound weight, right?
Yeah. I don't know about that. Fantasia.
Yeah, this is H&M. Divided.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get
Yeah.
this.
Well, get it if you want.
It's very light.
I'm not going to discourage you
probably
at
a-
all.
it's
Because
probably a
everybody says
quarter.
I give you a hard time. Do you feel upset when I give you a hard time?
Not at all.
I don't know why
Because if I
everybody...
really want it, I just get it.
Yeah. Done. I love that you guys think he's so sensitive. He is soft-spoken sometimes, but at home, he's not like that. Just out in public, really kind. Puma.
Kids.
Nice. Nice. That's in really good shape.
Yeah.
Always check
So
those
much
cuffs
new.
with the kids, right? Wiping their nose. Oh, do the laundry bag. I think
Yeah,
this was a
got a
really
nice,
good find.
Disney Cruise Line laundry bag.
Okay, so for any of you people out there that have been on Disney cruises, do they give you this bag? Is this like a takeaway? Or is this something you have to buy in like the gift shop? But that's in really nice condition. Wow, we got a lot of
And
grabs.
to go along with that, I got an all-access
Royal
Royal
Caribbean.
Caribbean with no name, so I can put my name on and walk right on the ship.
And where am I in this scenario?
Oh, you got to buy a ticket.
Okay, noted. See, he's mean. Oh, I picked this up. This is a vintage, I don't know whether we say AMI or ami. Ami, I think, is friend in French, ami. But it's a denim vest, and it's vintage, and it has lace. I think this would do a solid $20, so I thought that was good.
Nice.
Next up, this is you. Got lucky at Venice, Florida. TJ Carney's. That's a cute shirt.
Yep.
Nice.
Just
I can't believe how much stuff we got that
yeah,
quickly.
Just a kid's Under Armour. That's really nice shape too.
That is nice. Now, if we had to buy this stuff in the regular Goodwill, guys, some of this we would not get because it would be priced at, $6, $8, $10.
This
So,
is so light. That's probably 50 cents.
right. So here you're doing a lot better, but it is competitive. Let me tell you, there are
Yeah.
people that grab quicker than you can blink. I like this jacket. This is a vintage Ivy Crew color block sailing jacket.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm going to stand back so we can see this. That is really nice, babe. Good shape. Yeah, somebody's going to want that. It almost looks Ralph Lauren-ish. You know when they do the Ralph Lauren sailing clothing? That's what that reminds me of, yachting. You want all of those keywords.
It's got a couple spots on it.
All right, two more things. We have our
Just
Clorox
Tampa-
wipes, our
Tampa
water,
Bay t-shirt, same thing. It's
Buccaneers.
like 50 cents, so light.
And what will you list that for?
Probably just $10.
Okay.
$8 to $10.
Yep.
But for 50 cents. And Tampa Bay Lightning. I'm not even gonna quiz you.
Thank you so much. Stanley Cup champions.
Stamkos, he's one of the best players in hockey.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Stamkos.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll commit that to memory. All right, I found two little wallets. This has a little bit of schmutz on it that cleans off. And this is made in Italy. Can you unclasp that for me? It's like a coin purse, leather, stamped made in Italy, vintage, and it has a mirror. You could also carry like a lipstick in there, a little powder puff. I love stuff like this.
Jacks.
Oh,
that looks like something I used to keep jacks in. This little thing
okay,
like
I'm
that.
trying to bring us up a little higher,
Oh.
saying like lipstick in a compact, and you're like Jackson Ball or candy. You could, if you carried a coin purse, which I would worry about. I don't know what this is. Just a billfold, leather. This thing will cost me 10 cents. I like this. This I'm unsure about. It does have a little bit of staining, so it's going to need a good soaking, but I think that this taffeta here might get water stained from the water of washing it. Can you unzip that for me? But look at the beading on it. So I'll probably give it a try. I'll spray it with like spray and wash or something, and then just soak it in cold water. No machine for this because of all the beading. But the beading is in really nice condition.
Yeah, I don't see any missing.
Again, we're going to pay like $1/4 for that. All right, and we got pool noodles because we ship our bigger pieces like artwork or plaques, things like that, frames with pool noodles around them. And this works out a lot cheaper than $1 or $2. How much is Dollar Tree now charging?
$1.50 or $2.
Yeah, they are, right?
Yeah,
It like doubled in price.
$2 for all of these.
All of them. Yeah, good find, sweetie. All right, that's where we're starting. Tell you what, the bins might be a new thing for us. What do you think?
Yeah.
Except for all the aggressive people.
It is very, I don't know what you want to say, but you got to be quick.
You know what we should do? We should practice at home, putting like a t-shirt on the table and standing back, and then somebody yell go and both of us go for it and see how fast we can grab.
Yeah, I thought I was quick. There's some people here that are very quick.
Yeah, you were left in the dust.
Yes,
I didn't
I
even
was.
try. All right, we're doing well. Very excited for this cart and our waffle maker. After everybody digging has calmed down, I wait about 15 minutes and then I go through the same bins because people are sorting their carts and then they will throw items back. So I think it's a really good practice to go through the bins a second time, like probably 15 to 20 minutes. You can see people sorting their stuff. Here I found a pair of sneakers. They're not in perfect condition. You got a little bit of color wear, but I'm going to see if Roger wants them. Just giving you a view. These are quite empty. So they change out the rows. I think it's every 15 minutes. There's some decorative plates. Oh, you can eat on these. I think these are from Two's Company. The brand Two's Company? No, Creative Co-op. I like this little dish. Who is this? Is this Creative Co-op? It is. $10.98 was the original. Okay, it's got a little bit of crazing on that. I do like that. I have to keep myself from buying all the little plates and bowls. I have a tendency to want to collect them. Somebody threw these back.
Wow.
Let's see the color here. Is that not supposed to be like that? It's on the other side too. It does have the undercolor of like a neon yellow.
Yeah, it's just cracking all.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Look at the other side of that shoe. I don't know. I almost think it's supposed. No?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we'll throw these back.
I think it's just all, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Throwing them back.
I don't know, they're in good shape.
They are in good shape.
I think we should take them.
What would you sell them for?
25.
Yeah, I was thinking even 15 to 18,
Yeah.
right? We could throw these in the washing machine. I throw all sneakers in the washing machine. Unless they're like Chanel sneakers, then I do it all by hand. All right, we are getting ready for new carts to come out again. I wish I could film what happens when they yell go. You guys would be shocked if you've never been to the outlet. It is like barbaric, to say the least. So we kind of don't do that. We're not aggressive at all. But if there's something we really want, we try a grab, but most times other people are a lot more aggressive, but still very fun to be here. I'm enjoying this very much. So new carts came out. I think we're getting the hang of this. We were a little bit quicker. We weren't aggressive, but we stood our ground. This is what I was hoping for. Beautiful carry basket, leather handles. I think these are made in Mexico, maybe South America. And like 4 of the people wanted this. And you go, it's quick on the draw. Yeah, nice and clean. I love that. This is great if you're going to flea market. I could even use this when I'm filming. That would be easy to carry. Are you getting the schmutz out for me? So that was one of my first successful grabs. I also grabbed this right after it. I can't believe my luck. Lacrosse stick, beautiful, Axiom. All right, I'm gonna try to sneak a little bit of footage. Try not to get the workers in any of the film. This is what it looks like back there. Look at the Gaylords. Wow, chairs sticking out. Look at the bales of clothing. That has to be over 100,000 pieces of clothing. Tell you what, we live in one rich country. I know there are a lot of people that are really trying hard to survive, and my heart goes out to people like that. But in this country, there's got to be a better way to circulate this stuff for people who are really in need. That's my thought. So that is my 2-cent commercial. Take it for whatever you think. They have a machine that bales the clothing. I think this clothing gets sent out of the country. I'm not sure. All right, I just saw Roger holding up a sweater, and then he walked away. I think this was it here. Who is making this? Sigrid Olsen. Oh, I was just talking about that brand the other day. Definitely vintage. It's a large. Rami cotton. I don't even have to look at the tag. That is Rami cotton. Very cool. 55% Rami, which is cotton, and 45% regular cotton, assembled in Hong Kong. So that's 80s. Okay, we are all lined up behind the yellow line, and they're gonna yell go. I'm gonna try to film this a little bit. These hangers are really good. All right, it's getting a little bit overwhelming. Not the digging. We're settling into digging with everybody else and, following the rules and all of that. There's a lot of rules here. But just what you find and looking it up. Now these I know. Nobody else was grabbing them. Imagine. They are crocheted hangers. And this is granny car to the max. This is vintage. So I picked up, there's got to be about 15 hangers in there. I kept the Christmas colors. I'm going to make a Christmas lot of them. I only threw back like 1 or 2 that were just very off colors. All right, I showed you the basket, the shoes. We got a couple of t-shirts. Is this the t-shirt we wanted to talk? Where's your t-shirt? Okay, we're looking that one up. Mickey, that's not it. I think this is it down here. All right, so I found this t-shirt. Marilyn Manson. Whatever that says.
It's an older one, 2000, from 2000. 2000.
This is the tag here, giant. Now, none of that means anything to me. I know Marilyn Manson was a criminal, right? Was a serial killer or something? I don't know.
No, he's a singer. Charles Manson was the killer.
Oh, I feel so much better. Not that I like any of this. This is all very demonic. But look at that tag. That was the first sign of how I knew it was older. This thing is worn. I feel so much better it's not Charles Manson. I didn't want to sell a t-shirt that was killing people.
He's a singer.
Okay, he's
That's
a
why
singer.
I was wondering.
You're talking to a girl who likes Teddy Swims, okay? Who sings love ballads. This is called tarot cards, so I'm not doing any of that. All right. These are the most wicked thing that I get. LL Bean Wicked Good Slippers. That's what these are called. They are natural shearling inside. Now, even though they have a little bit of scuffing and marks, I think I could clean that. But even if you can't clean these perfectly, these things sell. People love wicked good slippers. You can look them up. And LLB has sold wicked good slippers for a long time. Both Roger and I own similar pairs. All right, what else do we have? This is like so hard. Everything is all thrown in together. We need another card.
Brand new Mickey Mouse.
Are you selling that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, which one do you like better, the Marilyn Manson or the Mickey Mouse?
The Mickey Mouse.
Good answer on camera. All right, I got this one, Cocoa Beach, Florida. Ain't no life like the wildlife. This is Ron John's surf shop. I don't know that this will bring a lot, but look at that graphic. Love that. All right, so far I'm really loving the waffle iron because I talked my husband into making us waffles one morning, breakfast in bed. That'll be really nice. And what else did we get? I showed you the lacrosse stick. Let me tell you, thrifting here is a total surprise for us. We did not know we would be doing this well. And the place has a good amount of people. I'll scan quickly, but it's not overly crowded. Now, this location is open from 8 a.m. in the morning to 8 p.m. at night, and the rotation of these tables never stops. What? And they're changing out like every 15 to 20 minutes. It's crazy. So we're really happy being here. You're going to be seeing a few more films of us coming here, not all in a row, but we have added this into our rotation for sure because it's a lot of fun too. This is probably TMI, too much information, but these are the cleanest Goodwill Outlet bathrooms I have ever seen. Everything is so clean. What? It's all in perfect working order. Shout out to you, Goodwill Outlet. Made my day because I have been in some really rough bathrooms in regular Goodwills, no less than Goodwill Outlet. This is not bad at all. Wow, very grateful. It's really unfortunate because one of the realities of the bins is this stuff is just coming straight from a donation bin, like out in the street, to here. There's no checking it or whatever. And I was excited when I found this cardigan. This is Storybook Knits. So here is the label here. They're hand knits by Storybook Knits. And this is a 3X. Lovely size. Look at the print on this. Is this not stunning? I cannot even begin to describe how bad this smells. I thought I was going to be sick. The buttons are missing. It is an adorable sweater. You're brave to even touch it. Look at that. Great sweater. But yeah, no, I have my limits. That's definitely used like on an animal bed or something. So we'll leave that for somebody else. But the card is looking really good. We got some t-shirts. We got a little bit of everything today. We had a great time. We ate our snacks. I just got this t-shirt. Now this is not like super high-end, but look at how cool this is. This is put out by Ford. It's an official licensed t-shirt. Broncos are so hot right now. So I'm gonna grab this. I might even wear this one. All right, what else do we have here? Whose is this? We're just mixing everything together.
Yeah, this is mine.
Oh, Duke University. Nike.
Nice pour over.
Yeah, that's really nice, babe. It's amazing that this is going to cost you like, what, $1 or $2? Probably $2. And a regular Goodwill, how much would you pay for that if that was in?
$8.99, probably $7.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're paying a fraction of what you would normally pay. What is that one?
University of Florida Homecoming. The only reason I'm getting it's $19.99.
Oh my gosh.
So what,
Somebody's gonna want it.
26 years ago.
Look at those tags.
You can
Oh,
tell.
we love when tags look like this. This is the type of tag you're looking for. That is very cool. All right, we got a bunch of other stuff in here. I think most of it we have shown you, I think. Is that you or me? That's you, right? Oh no, that's me. I don't know. Yeah, this is Hard Rock Cafe, London. Let's put this back. I don't think this is all that good. Keep it away from that sweater. Now, somebody might be able to do miracles with that, but that would not even come out in a regular laundry. All right, are we good?
What happened tonight? Oh, this one. Do you see this one?
No. Five de Mayo tequila trip. Fiesta. See you at the... It says see you at the tequila trip. Was this like a real event? No.
This place, wherever that is.
Habaneros.
Habaneros Mexican Grill.
I think we have to eat there and you have to wear the shirt.
Habaneros is a chain, right?
I think so.
Yeah. It's cool. It's kind of cool.
I love that one. All right. Are we staying? Are we leaving? What are we doing?
One more switch out.
You sound like a child that says, you know, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. So overall, rating this place on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this place?
Probably a 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you have different?
It's hectic.
Yeah.
A lot of aggression.
Is there, I was going to say, is there another word for hectic? Yeah. There is aggression. One of the managers had to come out and yell at people, so there's a little, we try not to do any of that in life. We're like low-key, nice people, and when it gets aggressive, it's like, okay, moving on. But, all right, they are changing out one more row, and then we will be out.
I'm losing my noodle.
I was just going to say that. You're losing your noodles. All right, so all of this stuff, I paid $15. What did you pay?
34, I think. 34, wow. 35.
That's crazy. And I'm going to say if we sell everything, we'll probably make over $1,000. Because a couple of pieces are over 100.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm starving. All right, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, go out and get what's yours. As you can tell, we are in the garage. We are getting ready to pull some shipping. We have stuff coming in and going out. Stuff from Goodwill that I have to clean. I did want to talk about one thing while I'm thinking about it. This is a painting I picked up in Goodwill, and you guys saw me pick this up. Now, you know, I have to say Goodwill does provide me with a lot of good inventory, but there are certain practices that they do that drive me crazy. Now you got to keep in mind, there's no returns at Goodwill. So I don't know if that is a fast and hard rule, 100% no returns, but I recently tried to remove this sticker very gently, and look at this. It is pulling the paint off of the frame. That gold paint, there's no getting that off. No matter what you do. Even if I would have gently heated the sticker, that paint is on the sticker. Why Goodwill employees don't put the sticker on the back, like where the cardboard is? So now am I stuck with something that I paid $5 for, totally ruined? Who's going to want to buy this painting? It is an original piece of art. It's lovely. But now it's going to have a big, giant, missing paint spot from the frame. I just figured I would share that with you guys to keep it real. I always like to keep it real to show you what it's like being a reseller. I'm going to put this over here. I probably will try to return it to see what they say about it, but I do love the painting, so I don't know, maybe I can get some gold paint and try to fix it. It's never going to look as good as original. All right, so this is all stuff coming in and out. Stuff has to be destickered and cleaned, but that's what this is. I did get the rug listed, Facebook Marketplace. I have a little bit of interest on it so far, so that is good. You guys saw me pick up these gorgeous prints in the Goodwill Outlet in the bins. That was Sunday's video. All right, but we are ready to pull shipping. And I have extra batteries. I have my green tea. I just make homemade green tea for myself. And we're going to pull some shipping together. We're going to jump right into it because this week promises to be a super busy week for me. I have to film 3 videos before heading out to Tennessee on Friday. And I'm probably going to be shutting my store off to take a rest, much needed rest for a few days. All right, so the first item that we're going to pull is the iron bird feeder. Let's see if I can get some internet going here. I always talk about that I have an internet booster for my garage. All right, we're going to go into this 3360. It is the cast iron bird feeder. I said that already. Here it is down here. And I just picked this up, I think 3 videos ago. I lose track. But look how cute that is. Really nice. All right, next item that we're going to pull together is the glass Amberina hobnail candy dish. It is a fluted candy dish, and this is all the glass here. So the candy dish is orange. I am looking for it. So my reds and oranges are right in here. I see it there. Let's see if we can lift this without hurting anything. Oh, that's a pretty one. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't even collect glass, but when I see colored glass like this, so pretty. All right, and what did that sell for? That sold for... Now I'm going to put the sold screenshots on the screen for you guys so you can always take a look at them. This one sold for $28.80. I think we're just going to go right down the line and pull the next item. Sometimes I separate it out and pull all the hard goods first and then all the clothing or linens, fabric together, but we're just going to go right down the line. An Ann Taylor size 4 silk skirt. It's a floral skirt, sold for $14.99. Okay, so that is going to be here in skirts. It is a print. Size 4 is a small. So we are looking for small prints, and it's going to be in this bin. All right, we're going to pop the lid on this one. Is that it here? Nope. Here it is here. Size 4 Ann Taylor loft skirt. Next up is a pink cat sweater, $12. And what size is this? I think this was a one size fits all, which is interesting to me because how does one sweater fit everybody? Should really be one size fits most. And I'm going to take a look at the tag to see. There is no tag. That's probably why. I thought this one did have a tag, but it doesn't. All right, so when an item doesn't have a size, all of my items that have no size would divert to medium. That way I always know where to look. So sweaters are down here. I'm just going to move this one to the side. So we are looking for sweaters. Okay, so here's medium, but that's blue, gray, green, blacks, and darks. This is small, so almost. We need medium. Here it is, sweaters, medium, reds, and pinks. It's going to be in this bin. I know a lot of resellers, when they show their inventory space, they have an open box system, and I don't know how they keep all of their stuff clean, because just naturally over time, you're going to get a little bit of dust on top. So keeping covers on this, you can see it on this one. I'm due for a dusting. I take a Swifter. Sometimes I even make a bucket of soapy water, like a Murphy's Oil or something like that, and just wash the tops. Just keeps dust down to a minimum. I know, I must be crazy. All right, let's find this sweater. It is a cat sweater. Oh, is that it? I see a pink sweater. Yep, that's it here. Dominic cat sweater in pink with no size denoted. But this one is pretty easy identification. Okay, what did this sell for? This sold for, I know I said it already, $12. The next item up is a vintage mid-century hand-carved wooden Siamese cat, 8 inches tall. He sold for $28. I see him sitting up here. That is a really cute cat. Look at that face. Cats always do well, especially if they're hand-carved. So that is a great sale, and I love that this is so easy to ship. It's just such a present. Okay, next up is a vintage carved wood tramp art jewelry box, $24. Tramp art is where an item is made with scraps of wood or some kind of material that is otherwise, you know, waste. So tramp art back in the day, I'm going to say people of lower income look to create some sort of income for themselves, and they would make these boxes. Some of them got very ornate and they're just stunning. I'll try to include a few screenshots, but here is this one here, and it is a little bit older, which is very nice. And you can see these are all separate pieces of wood. A lot of times there are like carved designs in them, and they can get really elaborate. So I am always thrilled to find these boxes. and definitely vintage. The next item is a vintage blue sky beat peasant woman candle tea light holder. She's 11 inches tall and she sold for $35. I can see her from here. What an unusual piece, but beautifully done. You know what? I'm going to reach in from the side and see if I can bring her down. First, we're going to move this tiki cup and we'll grab her from this side. Now, I guess this is marked, yeah, it was marked blue sky with the stickers on the bottom from wherever she was originally sold. And here she is here. Look how wonderful that is. I love this piece, so unusual. You wouldn't find this in the stores every day. I love when I find really odd items, and like I said, she sold for $35. Okay, the next thing up is the heavy warm geometric pattern blanket. Pretty sure this is beater lac, but the tag was missing. It sold for $60. So I put beater lac with a question mark. I'm like 99% sure it is, but because there's no label, it's very hard to prove it for sure. So I'm always careful to say, I believe this is, or I think this is. All right, we're gonna pull that blanket together. Okay, so here is the maybe beater lac blanket. A lot of people in van life or motorhome life, camping life, cabin life use these kind of blankets because they are super warm. If it is a beater lac, I think they are still made. I'm not positive about that. You can leave a comment down below if you know if this company is still in business, but this one is vintage. All right, $60 going out the door. The next package is a lot of 4 things that the buyer bought. Thank you so much. The first one is a glass sitting elephant statue. It's a figurine, sold for $16. The same buyer also bought a Tahari Woman's metallic gold t-shirt for $8. A Vera Wang Simply cotton sweater, cardigan sweater, $9.99. And the vintage photo album with seagulls on the front, $15. Let's grab the glass figurine. So that is going to be probably on clear. I see it here. Let's see if we can zhuzh things around, as my sister would say. It's so funny. My sisters and I and my mom had kind of like funny words in language. It was like a pretend language. So my sister Donna, who's probably the fanciest out of all of us, she would say, let's get zhuzhed up. Does anybody else use that word, zhuzhed? I don't know. Maybe it's a common word. All right, next item is the Tahari t-shirt, and it is a size medium. We're going to grab that. Here's the bin here, women's shirts, medium prints. We're going to pull this down. Cover your ears. Now this one has metallic gold in it, so it should be a little bit easier to find. Here it is here. Tahari size medium, woman's top. I'm going to add that to the elephant and go to item number 3, the Vera Wang Simply Vera cotton sweater in a size small. Back down the same aisle because this is where sweaters are. We're going to cover this bin for now so we can use it to catch the other bin. I'm going to slide the whole thing over. It's a routine, let me tell you. And here are the small sweaters in blue, cream, and brown. We're going to pull this bin down. Okay, this is airy. This is a fox, all kinds of good stuff, like navy. Oh, I see the very corner of it here. Simply Vera sweater, front tie, blues and orange, and I'm going to call it beige or gray. All right, so 1, 2, 3. We have one more item to pull for that, the album. And this is a vintage photo album from Otakiri, Japan. Let's go over this way. Now I have combined a lot of my small bins. I used to have probably about 20 of those, and when we made the move to Florida, I combined them all in large bins. So it's probably going to be in here. I think I see it right there. So I would really like to get all of this separated back out because there's many categories in here now, and you guys know me, I love having my categories separate. Okay, here's the album here. All right, so see that it was the letter E. It was not a 3 or the mark to denote how much this cost. I know a couple of you might be confused that my Goodwills use a marker on the back to denote how much the item costs, but that's not what's going on here. This E is the letter of the person's name who is the pricer. And here's the album here, and this sold for $15. So altogether, the order for the 4 things came to $48.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. All right, we're going to take a break here because I'm going to pack this stuff up and get it out the door, and then we'll probably do some more sales. I did also get all of this cleaned. These are the items I just picked up. I did scrub the ballet Crocs. These came out beautiful. I just found these in the bins, and I did not know that Crocs made a ballet flat. I scrubbed it with Dawn dish detergent and a magic eraser, and they came out beautiful. So everything is clean here. This will be going over to Melissa's house. She is photographing for me at this point, and then all of this stuff comes back. We're always switching bags of inventory. Everything comes back to me, and I'm the one who is launching it, who's listing it. So here is the bag I've just picked up from her house, and this will be going out like a well-oiled machine, I tell you what. All right, so the only problem I really have to deal with is the decision whether to keep the painting and try to get gold paint and kind of touch up where the Goodwill sticker pulled off the paint. I guess I could look at it more positive and say, well, at least the Goodwill price sticker was not on the painting itself. I'll probably go ahead and sell it the way it is. I just take a great loss. You're probably cutting your profit by 2/3, I'm gonna say. The only other items that I have to work on are these prints. They need to be cleaned really well. These will be going on Facebook Marketplace. And I think that's it. I think we're in good shape. Just looking around. Yep, we're in good shape. All right, I'm going to get these shipped and we're going to see where the video takes us. Hit that like and subscribe button, as I always say. It really helps my channel. All right, we are back home. It is a day or two later. I don't even know. I've thrifted 3 times since we last pulled shipping, and more shipping has to go out. I am preparing to go away in 2 days, so there is so much to be done whenever I go out of town. I just try to keep making lists and stay on track. So today Roger and I went to the BINS. We had a great time, but of course with more thrifting, you know, you have to organize all of this. So my plan is just to clear the worktop and pull shipping, get the shipping done, and then I can go into cleaning and de-stickering and de-staining, all of the things that I have to do. I do have a bag of clothing down there. This is the basket that we got from the BINS today, which is just lovely. I don't know if I'm going to sell this or if I'm going to keep it. I did get a few more things that I don't know if I got to show in the video. I think this is a Brighton belt, and I really tried to grab this quick. I think that says 19, does that say 84 or 94? Beautiful braided rope with silver, what do we call these things, findings? Gorgeous. All right, so I'm going to get organized here. We're going to pull whatever has sold. I am shutting my store off this evening. Today is Tuesday. That way I will have no sales till I come back. Now that is shutting off my eBay store completely for a full week, which is a much needed thing at this point. I could leave this store running and put in extended handling time, but there's always a lot to consider with doing that. If you really want to relax at this level, you have to shut everything down or film videos ahead of time, which I have accomplished. I have a little more work to do, some thumbnails to make, but yeah, this is what it's looking like in the garage. Thank goodness for the garage that I don't have all of this in the house, and very appreciative. All right, as you can see, we have snakes and we have shoes and we have glasses and we have a lacrosse stick and a basket, artwork, all of the things. But I'm going to clear all of this out of the way and we're going to pull sales together. So I got a few things cleaned up and got it all ready to go over to Melissa's house. Now, truth be told, Melissa's headed out of state also. She and Barry are taking probably about a week, and they are going up north. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to drop this off or not, but we're all ready to go. So that's the trick to relaxing, is feeling like you have your ducks in a row, right? Which most of my ducks are getting in a row. All right, The items here I'm going to work on cleaning, and the basket needs a repair, the bunny needs to be washed, a few things need to be stickered, and the Chanel shoes really need gentle care. So that is my to-do list. I might not accomplish that until I come back, but I know it's there. All of this stuff is cleaned and de-stickered and will be coming into my eBay store probably as soon as I get home, maybe a day or two later. The glass table, which I am totally in love with, is the table that I got at Honore Goodwill. Here is the laundry. This is all the clothing I picked up, and one Gap duffel bag from the BINS. I'm really going to treat that a lot, soak it, all the things. Now it does have leather handles, so I'm going to have to be careful to avoid the leather. I won't throw leather in the washing machine. I'm not that crazy. All right, but we have the work table cleared off. We're going to pull the rest of the items that I wanted to get pulled the last time I shipped, but didn't get to it because I had to run out. The first item is the vintage Otagiri mug. I love these mugs. They have a seagull design, so vintage, $24.99. And where did I pick up that mug? You know, I don't remember. Does anybody remember? Here it is waiting here. Already has packing in it. Beautiful. I think I especially have affinity for these because this reminds me of the years, probably in the 70s. I don't know that this is from the 70s, from my teenagehood. I don't know. I feel like I saw those mugs around. I'm not sure. $24.99. Next up is the rare vintage aluminum Peterbilt tire thumper. And that is going to be in metal. I see it right here. I've had this little baseball bat tire thumper probably for about 6 weeks, I'm going to say. And I was in no rush. I priced it at a competitive price, and I got a lot of offers on it, which I don't even check off the box, make an offer, but people send you offers anyway. And I say, I'm so sorry. There's a lot of interest on this. And sure enough, it's sold. I got $69.99 for this little bat that nobody else is picking up in Goodwill. I will take it. All right, what is the next item? Oh, the next item is the Shannon Crystal Glass Fish, $79.99. Let's grab him. I did have him on my kitchen counter for a little bit, and I really don't eat cookies. I mean, I eat some cookies, but I'm not going to leave them, you know, with an open mouth jar. And then I thought of putting plants in it, and you know, guys, I'm so busy. Who has time for that kind of stuff? But I do love him. He is beautiful. I was so glad to have him on the counter in the kitchen for about, I'm going to say 2 or 3 months I've had him. He does have his original sticker down here. That's how I knew he was Shannon Glass, and $80 is a great profit. All right, the last item, is the vintage Lucite pink clear tissue box, $74.99. Yep, for a tissue box. Do I always talk about tissue boxes? You guys are like, yes, we know. Here it is here. It is Lucite. It is definitely vintage. Just gorgeous. Clear on the sides. And we're going to bring that here. So I guess the point I'm trying to end with is I pick up such random stuff. And the more you do this, the more you learn what people want, what the things are going to sell for. Now, again, a lot of you say, hey, because you're on YouTube, you make sales. Yes, I do sell to you guys. A lot of you are my buyers, but please understand, I am making less on eBay because I'm working less on eBay, working more on YouTube. Before I had YouTube, all of my time was committed to eBay. And I was thrifting a lot more. I was selling a lot more. Still a full-time income for me, but my point is, no matter how much time you do or don't have, this is a great job to work into your schedule. You don't have to have all of this craziness in your garage. You can have one shelf in a bedroom. You can have a closet. I started, ready for this? I started with 6 bins. You know these bins here? 6. That's all I had, and it was all clothing, and I was so proud of it. And we built up quickly from there, as you can see. This is not even as much as I had in Pennsylvania. I'm trying to find that happy spot where I feel like there's plenty to keep me busy, but not so much where it's craziness with all of the YouTube work. YouTube is a ton of work, but the profit is really good. All right, chit chat, chit chat. I love that table. If I needed that, I would keep that. It's so beautifully made. I just love it. All right, here's a lacrosse stick from the BINS. We might get that cleaned up. I might sell that local. I'll have to see if I have a box that size. All right, guys, so that is it for the shipping section of the video. Sorry I got interrupted a couple of times. That's how my schedule goes. I ship, and then the minute I have something more important to do, I do that, but I always get my items out on time. Super important to me to make sure you guys get your items, that everybody gets their items on time. All right, I love you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button, and as always, go out and get what's yours.